Working Class Beer Reviews is looking at Genesee beer. Yes, the original Genesee lager. Genesee beer is made in Rochester, New York, established in 1878. You might be able to see that on the can. This is a 24-ounce can. I bought this in Knob Nostra, Missouri, which is also where Whiteman Air Force Base is, at a Phillips 66 gas station just right on 50 Highway. Two of these cans were $2.50, so $1.25 a can. It's pretty hard to come by a good deal like that, so I grabbed a hold of it, and I actually have a hard time. I don't know of any place in my hometown of Sedalia, which is about 20 minutes, it's about 15-20 minutes difference drive. I can't find it there, but I can find it there. It's kind of strange. But yeah, it says on here 4.5% alcohol. GeneseeBeer.com. Always drink responsibly. Yes, always encourage responsible consumption of alcohol. So 4.5% alcohol. That's actually a little light for a standard lager. Most of them you're going to find anywhere 4.7 up to 5%. I'm guessing Genesee Light they used to have here in town, and I haven't seen it for a while. I don't think it's sold as well. People like the Ice, Genesee Ice, which I did a review. I might have to redo that one because my glassware was not properly dried out and it made the head fizz away. It just didn't give a full experience. So I'm going to use this Schlitz goblet, little dimpled goblet. Some people call these schooners. For us in Missouri, schooners would be almost like a wheat beer glass, like what you get for the Brutus at Applebee's. Yeah, that's what a lot of people around here would consider a schooner. We consider these goblets. These are real popular in the 70s. So we're going good. Ooh, nice crack there. I misplaced my church key. I'm going to find it. So I'm just going to give it a twist. That's fun. Yeah. So any of my viewers or subscribers, I want you to do your next video of a canned beer. I want you to church key it and just try it. So I gave it a nice pour. Wow, did it ever crackle or fizz away? Look at that. That's crazy. Maybe it wasn't the glassware. Maybe it's just the product. I don't want to say that. But it's also pretty wide glass. Usually you want to use a narrower glass, but I don't know. I just wanted to try this. So yeah, it fizzed away. And this is a completely bone dry glass out of the cupboard. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That's very disappointing. A bit embarrassing. This glass does not look beer clean because the bubbles are sticking to the side. They should be going straight up and releasing and not clinging to the side. So this could be another problem with glassware not being properly cleaned for beer examinations, for beer consumption, appreciation. Because what it's supposed to do is a properly cleaned glass. In commercial settings, they make actual glass or barware cleaner. But at home, it's hard to come across that. The closest thing you can get is OxyClean, like what you use in your laundry. So if you just sprinkle a little bit of that, fill it up with water, and give it a good wash around and a good rinse and let it air dry. Because towel drying is fine, unless you use a lint-free towel, might help. But what happens is you could probably get debris and lint on your glassware. So this does not look like a properly beer clean glass. As you can see, the bubbles are just sticking all around the glass and not going straight up. Because that would help with the head retention. So, I don't know. I'm not sure if this is my foul or their foul. Let's take a smell. Well, let's take a look at it. It is just clear as a bell. Golden. I don't know what clear as a bell means, but people say it. It's clear. Super clear. Super highly filtered. You mean I can see all the imperfections of the other side of the glass through the beer. So yeah, Genesee is not widely available in my area. Usually it's just these 24-ounce cans. I can get the cream ale, the ice, and the Genesee black. Used to get the Genesee light. And then you got the regular Genesee, which I can get in the county neighboring me, but not in this one. So, yeah, let's give it a smell. It smells like Miller High Life, Pabst. It's got corn. If you go to their website, they'll tell you that they use grains, cereal grains. If a beer uses barley malt and only barley malt, they'll tell you it's all barley malt or all malt. But if it says cereal grains, that means they use corn, sometimes rice, but typically corn is the grain of choice for an adjunct in American lagers. So it smells it. Yeah, it smells a lot like High Life. It's got that graininess, and the Pabst Blue Ribbon hams. Yeah, any American adjunct lager. Now, a little bit different than Budweiser, because Budweiser and Bud Light are rice. Coors uses both corn and rice, so let's give it a taste. Yeah, it's crisp. This can is nice and cold. It's got out of the fridge. With American lagers, you want to keep them cold. That's how they're meant to be enjoyed. I just felt it appropriate to put it in this Schlitz glass because it's considered a legacy beer, 1878. It's from the 1800s, and it's Genesee. I don't think owns themselves. I think there is a family that owns them, but it is still considered like a regional brand. You'll see it a lot more on the East Coast or the east side of the United States than you will the West. But if you're on the West Coast and you see Genesee, and if you happen to be watching this video, leave a comment below. Let me know what Genesee beers are available and what configurations. We can mainly just find them in these 24-ounce cans. Once in a while, 30-pack cans, but that's about it. But I'm sure Genesee beer around the New York, Pennsylvania, New England area, I bet you get on tap. You probably get in bottles, cans, 24-ounce cans, pint cans, maybe even 40 ounces. I don't know if they go that route or not. But it is very typical with American adjunct lagers, which this is definitely working class. $1.25 a can. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't want that? That's a bargain. You can't get Budweiser for that cheap. You can get Miller High Life in a quart can for $1.99. Coors Original, I can only get in 12-ounce cans, 12-ounce bottles. I used to be able to get them in 24-ounce cans, but not so much anymore. Coors Light, yes, but I'll get to that. I'll cross that road when I get there for examination and all. So, yeah, just fairly standard. Good. It's not bad. It's good. There's nothing wrong with it. It tastes refreshing and clean, and there's nothing foul. It's, the IBUs are going to be in your teens, mid to lower teens, more than likely. Yeah, it does. It's got more of a grainy flavor. There's, not a whole lot of bitterness. I think PBR is actually a little more bitter than this, in my opinion. Yeah, it's a good beer. If this was sold in my town, I would be buying this a lot more often because if you watched my Genesee Cream Ale video, you'll remember I was telling you that at one point in time, Genesee beers were 89 cents a can for this stuff. And I would get that on the regular because who can beat that? So I definitely priced appropriately. So kudos to you. Also, I've mentioned in my other Genesee videos, this is not delivered by a beer company. This is actually delivered by the liquor companies like Major Brands or Glazers. One of those two. I'm not exactly sure which one, but they just bring them in flats, like 12 packs of these cans. So when it was 89 cents, I was getting them for less than $10, or right around $10, I guess you should say, after tax, for a 12 pack of these. So yeah, but still. So if I pass them through at this particular gas station that has this deal, I'll probably pick a couple up. Why not? It's a good deal, and if you're shopping by price, which with the American lagers, that's typically what most people do. Some people have a brand loyalty with American lagers. I don't. I shop by price, light beers especially. Just go with whatever's cheapest. As long as it's not one of those like weird, dicey, you know, companies that just show up every once in a while and they are pretty rank. We don't get those around here. I've heard about the Beer 30 and stuff like that, but I've never personally seen it in my area. So they may have just filtered through all that stuff and just choose not to deliver it around here. But, you know, this is kind of just a quick overlook. Not real in depth, but it's not meant to be in depth. There's not a whole lot to it. It's standard. It is what it is. And they do a fine job at it. So if you've had Genesee beer, let me know what you think of it. How does it stack up to other brands? You know, I put it up there in the same realm as Miller High Life and PBR. I think it's a little better than Hams. It's been a while since I've had Schlitz. It's been 2 or 3 years since they've had Schlitz in my town. So I'd probably have to go up to Kansas City to find Schlitz. Maybe I can do that sometime. I would definitely want to do a review. Then I can kind of line it up against this. I don't know if we want to do the taste challenges like Louisiana beer reviews. And I'm sorry if I do your channel wrong. Beers, Baseball, and Barbecue. They're in St. Louis. I always appreciate your comments and stuff like that. And he's done some taste challenges as well. And then the one guy, I forgot what he renamed his channel. It was Arkansas Beer Reviews, and it's something different now. He was doing some taste challenges as well. So I might get into that realm after I cover a lot more brands and get a few more items underneath my belt. But I've been doing some craft beer reviews here recently, and I wanted to kind of get back to basics and just keep it all centered. So I appreciate you guys watching, and give me some feedback. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys later. Oh, and also keep an eye out because I've got a few other things coming up, little fancier things I've had saved up before I let you go. So just hang in there. Hopefully you'll be surprised and appreciated.